Hey guys, Dr. Ram here. Welcome to my video on how to apply the continuous glucose monitor sensor. So if you haven't already watched my previous video on why I chose to get a CGM, then be sure to pause this video and watch that video before watching this one. All right, so today I'm going to apply my very first sensor. So before you apply the sensor, there is a Freestyle Libre link app, which is pretty user-friendly, and it walks you through these very steps that I will discuss in this video as well. So the very first step is to just open up the box and lay out the contents. Okay, so what we have is a sensor pack, and this is the sensor applicator, and then we have 2 alcohol swabs. Okay, so we laid everything out. The next step is to wash your hands and dry thoroughly. I've already done that. Of course, this is to minimize infection risk. Then you want to pick a spot on the back of your arm, and it's got to be somewhere where it's not in the muscle. So you have your deltoid muscle up here, and then bicep and tricep back here. So you want to aim for a spot that's like in the fleshy area of the skin back here, and it's recommended not to pick an area with any scars or stretch marks or any moles or lumps or anything like that. So a flush, clean, dry area in the fleshy part of the skin back here, right? That's the best area where it's gonna go. And then wash and dry that area thoroughly as well, which I've already done. Perhaps after a shower is one of the best time to apply this. So the next thing you wanna do is swab the area with one of these alcohol swabs. This will get rid of any oils or any lotions or any residues on the back of the skin that might potentially interfere with the adhesive properties of the sensor. Okay. So the next thing is, of course, we want to make sure that the alcohol dries completely before applying the sensor. So then we're going to open up the sensor pack here, just peels back the top layer. Okay, and then we're going to twist this part out. Okay, and this is the sensor applicator. Okay, so the next part is, my understanding is that there is a line somewhere on this guy. Yeah, this line right here, okay? That's gonna align with this dark line on this part of the device, okay? And then put it on a flat surface, okay? And it clicked, and then you just pull it out. So now this is all ready to go. So then what we're gonna do is put this flush against the skin wherever you wanna apply it. So I'm gonna apply it right here on the back of my arm. Okay, and then just press firmly down. Okay, and then we are all set. Okay, so just to let you know, I mean, I hardly felt anything. Okay, there's a sensor right there. I think it looks like it's applied pretty well. The other thing that they recommend is not to put it in any folds of the skin, like in the armpit, and that makes sense because you want the sensor to be flush up against your skin. So I hardly felt anything, just so you know. It wasn't painful at all. As part of my job, I've delivered immunizations, and usually it's like maybe like a red ant bite. This wasn't even that. The needle was so tiny that I could barely feel anything. So the good news is it doesn't hurt at all. So the next step would be that you open up your phone and open up the Libre Link app, and then you wave the phone when the app is open over the sensor to activate it. And it says the activation process can take about 60 minutes or about an hour to fully activate the sensor. And I guess it's very much like if you're using Apple Pay on your phone. It's the same technology. You just wave it over to be able to sense the sensor and activate the sensor. And the other key thing is that this process, it needs to be done every 14 days. This sensor is good for 14 days, and it needs to be replaced. The other thing that I noted in the steps in the documentation is that it's possible sometimes a thin drop of blood can come out of the sensor, and that's completely normal. It's not anything to be alarmed about. All right, so I am excited to get started on this CGM process to optimize my health. Be sure to track me on my Instagram at drram.pharm.D if you don't already, and I will be posting daily videos on how different things I'm eating is affecting my blood sugar and even how my exercise regimen is affecting my blood sugar. So it's gonna be an exciting 28 days ahead of me, and I'm also gonna be interfacing with the Levels team through the Levels app. So be sure to follow me on YouTube and on my Instagram page. All right, guys, that's it for this video. Stay tuned. Take care. Bye.